What's going on, guys? Halfclickup here. Welcome to the channel and welcome back to another edition of Fizzer Friday. It is December 17th and it is 80 degrees. But it's breezy, so that's all right. So, boys and girls, the 2022 track day season quickly approaches. And with that being said, I am happy to report that I am officially registered for a track day already. And I've decided to start out a little different this year. I thought long and hard about going right back to Crescent because it's familiar, right? I feel like I left there with unfinished business. I don't know if that makes sense, but by the end of that day, hey, what's going on, guy? By the end of that track day, I was fast, right? Like, I was what I consider fast. I mean, I was pushing my limits as far as I comfortably could, and I had gained a lot of speed on that track. And then, next thing you know, the day's over, right? So, again, part of me wants to go straight back to Crescent just because it's familiar in my head, you know what I mean? And I feel like I can just jump right back on that track and basically pick up where I left off. The thing about it is that track days aren't necessarily cheap. And you know, that day in Crescent I had the ultimate discount as a first timer. And not only that, part of that discount was I got to have a free suit rental. That's no longer an issue. We'll talk about that momentarily. But so considering just how expensive track days really are, I have to pick and choose wisely. You know what I mean? Anyways, I say all that to say this. Our first track day this season is going to be April 24th at Motorsport Resort Houston, which is actually in Angleton, Texas, which is just south of the Houston Metroplex. It's fairly close to the Gulf. It is about an hour west of Galveston Island. And it's kind of cool though, because that is the weekend after my wedding anniversary. And so for the first time in a few years really, the wife and I are going to have some sort of a little anniversary trip, right? So we're going to have my mother-in-law watch the kids, and we're going to pile into the Ram and rent another U-Haul, throw Evelyn on board, and off we're going to go, man, just for a weekend, right? Now, the Houston track day in April 23rd and 24th, it's 2 days, right? So I could have either spent the money on the second track day or the money on 2 nights of hotel. Long story short, again, anniversary trip. We're going to be there from Friday afternoon until the end of the day Sunday, and then we're going to come on back north, back to Waco. And plus, what that'll do, it'll give the wife and I some, you know, quiet alone time, man, away from the kids and everything for a full Saturday. Since it's so close to the coast, man, I figure it's basically like a beach town, sort of. I figure Saturday we'll head down to the coast, check out the beach and such, and then Sunday is track day. And of course, I will be bringing you guys along for the journey from start to finish, just like last year. But I mean, so another facet of selecting Houston is that I get to experience more of what RideSmart has to offer. You know what I mean? It's a different track, same crew of folks, so that will be familiar, right? But it'll be essentially learning a new track straight away. Which is intimidating. Oh, because again, you know, I knew Crescent, even though it was for that one day. It was just bam, embedded in my head, you know. where all the turns are and everything else. It's almost like starting all over again. But at the same time, that's kind of what makes it exciting, right? That is a state trooper. Basically 4 years of living here, and that's the first time I've seen a trooper parked right there. Interesting. Now, as discussed previously, and you guys are well aware, RideSmart's not the only organization here in the Central Texas area. 316 track days is also a thing. And one advantage to going with those guys is that they go to Harris Hill, which I'm unfamiliar with, except that it's supposed to be awesome. I need to look more into Harris Hill. So anyways, if we hop on with 316 track days and get to experience them, we'll definitely choose Harris Hill as the destination. They also do Crescent and things like that. So Harris Hill appears to be unique to them. I tell you though, man, I was really impressed with RideSmart. The professionalism, the knowledge, the structure, it was all very cool. And you know, you guys got to see that in that track day footage. So yeah, it's awesome, man. So I'm excited to be starting back out again with RideSmart first and foremost. Hey, we should go a different way. Yeah, we should go a different way. Let's scoot in right here. Yeah, we'll go this way. That's more better. It's been a minute since I got on Evelyn, man. We can go ahead and go this alternate way back home. Yep. Now I will say this about Motorsport Resort Houston is rumor has it it's kind of one of the more rough asphalt surfaces. Now I've been told by some folks also though that it's kind of hard to have a form of comparison there because most of the other local tracks have had fairly recent asphalt overlays and patchwork done. Houston just hadn't yet, as I understand it, and so you just it's something you have to deal with. So I can tell you this: Crescent was fine. I didn't have any trouble at Crescent. There was one hairpin turn that had a significant bump, but I was able to identify it and steer clear most of the time. So that's all it is, man. You just got to learn the track. So, you know, I'll learn Houston in the morning, and I would presume that by afternoon I will be fast. And the thing about it is, Houston has a front stretch and a back stretch. So there's two straightaways to really stretch Evelyn's legs on. Carefully, of course, right? That's one of the things though, man. Like, stretching her legs out, you come up on that turn quick, you know what I mean? And I'm a novice, right? So there will be a learning curve. You don't ever want to come into a turn off a straightaway too hot. I mean, obviously. So it'll be different. It'll be exciting. The wife will be there to take photos and get footage, so that'll be cool. And I mean, plus you'll be able to see firsthand what it's all about, you know. Luckily, I have a wife that supports my hobby, you know what I mean? Like, she gets it, and she thinks it's awesome, at least as far as I can tell. Or at least that's what she tells me. Or, you know what, she doesn't tell me that. At least that's what I assume, is that she thinks it's awesome. Real quick on the topic of gear, if you guys subscribe, you know that my subscriber Adrian T, he came through with a pair of boots which performed excellently in Crescent. So we have boots, I have a jacket, and you know what, my wife just as evidence that she does at least get it, she got me some two-piece pants, or one-piece pant that matches to the jacket as a two-piece suit. You get it. Point being, I've got all the gear now. So I've got my jacket, I got pants that zip to the jacket. They have knee pucks, you know, knee sliders and all that stuff on them. What it means is I don't have to rent a tracksuit anymore. So there's that. That's an expense saver, right? Now I'm going to do a separate video later on, another gear video as we ramp up to April, and I'll talk about what these pants are. Just real quick though, they are the Revolver leather pant by Moto Nation. It's kind of like their in-house brand at motonation.com, and my wife gave them to me early. They're a Christmas present. She gave them to me early so that I can try them on, make sure they fit. That way, in case we have to exchange them, you know. But they do fit. It zips up to the jacket, okay. It's like what they call a 360-degree zip. The zipper rails are slightly misaligned between the jacket and the pant, and so I get about 350 to 355 degrees, so to speak, of full zip. So I don't know what that means. I've been talking to a couple of guys about it, trying to sort it out. But you also have like an 8-inch zipper separate from that on the rear. I can't zip them up both together because they're both equally kind of offset. It's strange, but it's, you know, it's supposed to be like a universal thing, so I'm just gonna deal with the fact that I've got practically a full circumference of zip. Should be good to go. But yeah, we'll talk more about those pants. I'll show them to you and everything in another video. Here we go. Yes. Anyways, guys, I just wanted to share that with you. Oh, look, we need gas. Awesome. So yeah, now that I've got April in the bag, we can focus on getting ready for the Houston track day, and after that, well, we'll just go from there, see what we're gonna do next. Aha! Are we gonna do this? Yeah, we're gonna do this. Y'all already know. Nothing like a Friday adrenaline dump. Holy crap. That's almost exhausting. If you guys are as excited as I am for our Houston track day, smash the like button, drop a comment down below, tell me all about it. If you have not subscribed yet, by God, you should. Do that. As always, guys, this has been me. That's been you. It's HalfClickUp. I will catch you on the next one. Peace and goodbye.